Both my guests for joining me on the broadcast. And now the Assam government, viewers, on Monday formally introduced the Uniform Civil Code Bill before the State Assembly, marking a significant legislative step in the Bharatiya Janata Party-led government's push for legal reforms related to marriage, inheritance and women's rights. The move comes days after the state cabinet cleared the draft legislation, with the government positioning the proposed law as a measure aimed at ensuring equality and legal protection across communities. On behalf of Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, Assam Parliamentary Affairs Minister Atul Bora tabled the Uniform Civil Code Assam Bill 2026 in the Assembly during the ongoing session. The proposed legislation is expected to be discussed and taken up for passage on May the 27th. Nibir Dekar is joining me on this with more details. What can you tell us, Nibir?
Bill has been tabled today in the Assam Legislative Assembly. Remember, this bill is going for discussion on the 27th of May, which is the last day of Assam Legislative Assembly, and it extends to the whole state of Assam, but it also will have some exceptions in the form of tribal communities or indigenous communities, as we say, and also in some of the Schedule 6 areas. But the fact of the matter is that this bill touches upon very crucial issues of, property, issues of polygamy, and also of the live-in relationship, it also talks about that. So all of these have been discussed in the UCC bill, and very important is that it also talks about relationship between a husband and a wife, talks about maintenance, which includes provision of food, clothing, and residence and education. So it lays down upon codes and rules for marriages, and also very interesting, which I found, is the part 1 of the bill, which talks about marriage and divorce, and it also talks about how it lays down rules for what happens when there is a divorce or and also about marriage. So it tries to bring about a uniformity in the rules governing all these crucial issues of marriage, divorce, relationships, property share, and all these issues. So what we should be very mindful is how whether it talks about it hampers sort of personal liberty, which has been raised also.
All right, Nibir, thanks for joining me with those details. And now shifting focus to the NEET UG paper leak case.